chess. So I've already loaded this up. Just so you know, this is season 2 of 2021, so it's January the 2nd, I think. Every season it changes a little bit, so sometimes if you're looking at this in the far distant future, the units may not have the same abilities and things may not be the same. So this video is going to be designed to be a brief introduction so you can start playing with kind of no knowledge of the game. When you first start, there'll be a tutorial, so I've already passed that on the screen. Go ahead and play that. It's a good introduction how the units work in the game. And most importantly, the game moves very quickly, so it can be difficult for new players. So I'll try and show you the most important things in a short format. First, when you first start, go to the chess pass and collect your reward. Do that every time. You want to collect those points and any quests you've accomplished. You do the quest by, for example, ranking units up or purchasing or selling them. So in your spare time, buy and sell as much as you can. I'll show you that. You go to the store as well as soon as you open the game. Always check and see what's available. There's plenty of good things to get. Okay, first to begin, take a look at the codex. It shows you all the different units, the different synergies. So let's start with what the units are and what they mean. There's 8 different factions or themes that you can choose from. A unit is going to be one of these 8, always. For example, in the fairy tale, you'll have the Dwarven Miner, Mr. Gingerbread, Little Piggy, Little Red Riding Hood, and the Tin Man. Okay. If you get more than 1 unit from this faction, you'll get bonuses. So if you have 2 units, you gain 20% attack speed for those units. If you have 4, you'll gain 40% attack speed for your entire army. Each faction has different synergies. I won't go through each one. I'm going to let you read that on your own, but I recommend you take a look. I will explain a little bit of them as I do it, but mostly I'm going to go kind of bigger picture strategies. So when you first start, take a look at the units, see what each one does, or you can just kind of copy what I'm doing here. So we'll start the first game and I'll explain each part to you as we do it. So you click Battle. Once you've gone through the tutorial, it'll find opponents randomly for you at this stage of the game. January of 2021. It's mostly computers, which in a way is good, but perhaps you won't get the exciting battles you might expect yet. I'm sure that'll change when more people play. Hopefully this video helps in that respect. Skip the introduction, loading screen, and it's going to display a random selection of units from us to choose from. You have 39 seconds to choose from this selection, and we have 1 coin to spend. Next round we'll get 2 more, and every time you win a battle you gain 1 bonus coin. At this stage we can only deploy 1 unit at a time. We don't have any units selected, and if you want to upgrade that, you can pay experience. This is our health. Every time we lose a battle, we'll lose some health. We're running out of time, so we're going to choose a unit. In this case, I will go for the Cyclops from the Zeus, or the whichever faction that is. He's melee, so I'll put him up front so he encounters the enemy quickly. And then the computer, or the game itself, will decide who wins. So every time you attack, you gain a little bit of energy, which is the blue bar. Every time you receive an attack, you gain more energy as well. And once it's full, you can use your special ability, which you can see by looking at the unit down here. Every unit has one. So every 10 seconds, it will increase its armor by 10 and taunt nearby enemies. So we won that fight. We gained some gold. And we get to choose a bonus unit after the first round. So since I already have one of these, I'll get another one. Okay, I have 3 gold to spend. So the smartest thing to do is to buy a stronger tier 2 unit. I'll deploy those and then explain what's happening. Okay, if you look here, well, we don't have to pay attention to the battle for now at the moment. These early battles don't matter much. This is the cost of each unit you're going to buy. So we had 3 gold to spend. We bought one worth 2 and one worth 1. The higher the gold cost, the stronger the unit is. And the way this game works is you buy units in multiples of 3. So I'm going to quickly buy one since I have 1 gold here from winning before this timer runs out. Okay. You collect units, and every 3 you can level them up. So the first 3 become a 2-star unit. You gain another 3, you can make a second 2-star unit, and you gain a final third set of 3. You can form a 3-star unit. I'll explain what those are in a second. So here we have a chance to actually, I don't think I'm going to keep this guy long term, so we'll get rid of his double here. We're going to buy a very expensive unit, and it's a quite strong one, at least respective to the other ones. We'll hit ready. Yep. And in the codex, I think it was, that shows you all the units, you can look at what each unit gets as it levels up. Yep. So now between battles is a good time to examine the units we want. We'll take a look at one. This timer's still counting down. Other people are fighting. By the way, if you want to see how their battles are going, click on them. And you can see it as it happens, and you can see the units they're collecting. So I'll return to my screen. Battle's over, so this is resolving for 5 seconds. We get 5 coins. Okay, so I'll explain in a moment which units I'm getting and why I'm getting them. Okay, should be good. Get ready for now. Good. So I'll click on a unit, take a look at each unit, what their abilities are as you level them up. When you level up 3 of them, you can choose one of the 3 abilities from this. So for the gingerbread, for example, I can polymorph a random enemy for 4 seconds, every 15 seconds. If I get this ability, I polymorph 2 enemies, but only for 2 seconds. If I choose this one, he gains plus 20 armor for 4 seconds, so he resists damage. It's quite good, actually. And lastly, if I choose this ability at the very beginning of the round, I polymorph an enemy for 2 seconds. 1 enemy. Which one you choose to level up is up to you. It kind of is based on your experience. But I would highly recommend, if you're doing a fairy tale themed army, going for either the initial start polymorph or the split polymorph. For me, that's been quite useful. Okay, so I've shown you kind of how to buy units. You just click on unit purchase and you click on the unit you want to buy. Every few rounds you can get a free unit draft for free. So if you don't need any of these, try to choose the one with the highest coin value because you can sell it later. If you have a unit you don't want, choose it and sell it to get the coins back. If you level up, so I'll try and show you that if I can find something. Okay. So I don't really want that. Okay. It's good. So I have 3 of these. I'll level them up. It now becomes a 2-star. More health, more attack, and we choose an ability. For this, I'm going to give it energy. That means everyone close by to my unit will have quicker access to their special abilities because you need both energy and cooldown time. Okay. So you can see in this battle, as they attack, they're gaining energy, and eventually they automatically use their abilities. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. In summary, you choose the units you want just by left-clicking, and if you don't like them, click them again and sell. You can do that outside of battle. Try to gather units that are the highest cost that fit your overall strategy. So out of these, the Yeti is the strongest, or the highest cost, so I'll pick that. I want to deploy him right away, so I will rid of these guys. I've earned up 4 coins. I'd like to buy experience. If I can get to 8, I can increase this to 6 now, so I can deploy him. Yep, and that's it. So I'm ready. If you ever want to see what your opponents are doing in a quick sheet, kind of, click on this button here. This is me. It'll give you the win, the loss, and the draw, which units they have, their bonuses, what level of bonus, what level the units are. So you can see Peanuts has quite a few higher tier units. You're going to look again. Sugar, 1-star units, 3 synergies. Okay. U has 2 stars. Yep. And Skull on Fire has actually a good synergy there. Okay. So rather than go for the more expensive unit here, we just kind of filled out our army with expensive ones to get us through the early levels where we're not concerned about bonuses. I'm going to switch now to try to get the Fairy Tale Ally bonus. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Fairy Tale allies. You can see that here. That means all my units attack 40% faster. Let's see what that looks like in battle. You can see the attack speed is much faster. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's a close battle. Cheesecake, a dangerous foe. Okay. So, I think that is pretty much the main goal of this short video. We're going to maybe go one more round so I can point out a few more things. We don't need any of these units. We have plenty of coins. Let's see what we get if we... Nope, not interested. Nope. So as we look through, what I'd recommend, if you can, as a starting player, the bonuses I always go for Fairy Tale. It's quite strong. Arguably the strongest. Let's see if I can afford this. Nope, I need 2 more. So now I have 4 coins. I upgrade. I have enough. And now by doing that, I've combined 2 units from the Horror faction. Let's take a look at that. Horror. These are your choice of horror units. If you have 2, you gain lifesteal on 15% of all damage dealt. That means as you're dealing damage to them, you're healing yourself. It's extremely strong. I think that's it for now. That was a quick introduction. Be sure to claim your quest points. The next video will probably be a tournament where we can see the different choices and how they affect the outcome. I hope this is informative and helps you have an easy and quick game.